Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we are going to be talking about the 5 mistakes that new rescue dog owners make when they're adopting a dog. If you're looking into adoption, then you are definitely in the right place. And if you've already adopted a dog, then let me know in the comment section if you can relate to any of these things or if you've seen other people do these things as well. Make sure that you stick around to the end of the video because I'm releasing some never before seen footage of my dog Django on his first day at my house. And I'll give you a little bit of a hint. He did not do so well. So let's get started. The first thing is treating it like it's a pet dog. So for most cases with rescue dogs, we don't know where they came from or what experiences they had in their life. And many of us are used to only meeting pet dogs, so dogs that have always grown up in a really stable environment with loving family. But an unstable environment can change a dog completely. It doesn't mean that they're bad dogs, it just means that they've never had anything to hold on to or anybody to love them. And a lot of people, they forget that fact about rescue dogs. So we do need to have a lot of patience when we're bringing our new dog home because we don't know. And they're not the same as pet dogs. They will be a pet dog, but they may not have been in the past. The second mistake that a lot of people make is they don't consider any additional medical costs. So like I mentioned, with a lot of rescue dogs, you don't know their background. You don't know where they came from. You don't know if they've had any medical conditions before. You don't know their parents and the medical conditions that went along with that. So sometimes, even though they are cleared by the vet usually when you adopt them, sometimes you don't know 100% what's going on internally with them, and then some medical stuff can pop up later on. So prepare for an added cost, whether it comes or not, just so that you're not taken by surprise. Number 3 is thinking that the dog is gonna settle in overnight. So a lot of these dogs, they've been in very unstable environments. They've been moving around, whether it's between houses, foster houses, kennels, all of these different places. Dogs love consistency, so that can be quite trying for them. So when they actually come to your house, it may take a little while for them to settle into their new space, their new routine, and to really warm up to you. On average, it can take rescue dogs, about 3 months to truly show their true, real colors. A lot of them will start getting comfortable before that, but a lot of times we do say that at 3 months, that's gonna be where your dog is really its true self. So don't expect it to settle in and be happy just overnight. It may take a little while. Number 4 is flooding the dog with new experiences. Dogs are creatures of habit. They love routine and consistency. That's how they feel safe. We may be super excited about bringing our new dog home, but we have to respect their need to settle. So we do need to, instead of throwing them into situations and showing them all these different places and meeting all these new people, we need to give them the time that they need to develop a bond with us so that they can trust us and feel okay in these new situations. You don't know what it is that your dog has been through. They may be absolutely terrified of one of the things that you want to introduce them to. So we do want to develop that bond before we expose them to new events and new people and new dogs and new pets and the world around us. And the 5th mistake that new rescue dog owners make is they don't start the training soon enough. And when I say training, I don't just mean like shake a paw and sit and things like that. I mean like house training, even just knowing where the dog's bed is. Like you need to start all that stuff right away because, as I mentioned before, dogs like routine and consistency. They like the ground rules to be set so that they have a baseline to follow. These dogs have had a really inconsistent life, so you need to give them consistency, and we do that by training. Also, with training, if you reward quite often after you do it, so let's just say it's a sit, if you're constantly giving treats and pets and love after they do a good job, that's really gonna boost your dog's confidence, and it's gonna develop a bond between the two of you, which is always a good thing with a new rescue dog. So those are the 5 most common mistakes that I see a lot of new rescue dog owners making. Of course, every dog in every situation is different, so these aren't 100% going to be applicable to you, but it is a good baseline for if you are looking to rescue a dog, so pay attention to those. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, I am going to show you a little clip of Django's first day at my house. So to give you a bit of background, I got Django from Israel. He was from an abusive situation, so there's a lot of abuse, a lot of neglect, and to be honest, he was kind of a wreck when he came to me. He had a lot of problems, and we really had to work with getting him safe and comfortable in our home. So you're gonna see a little bit of that in this. The reason that I'm showing you guys this is I want you to see that it's okay for a dog to react in this way, and if you just give it love and compassion and happiness and support, then they are gonna turn into the dog that Django is now. So you can take a dog who's a complete wreck and you can give it that support that it needs, and you can grow. Django is really scared right now. He won't come away from the door. He doesn't want to come down the stairs. And he just looks like really scared. So I'm hoping that we can power through this and just show him that he has nothing to be afraid of, and give him all of the good things, and hopefully his confidence will get a little bit better. Look at that face. Probably really scared. He's never been in a house in his whole life, so this is kind of a big thing for him. And I'm hoping that really soon he'll be able to trust me so that we can start bonding, you know. Anyway, we'll keep trying.